Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Caught behind the line. It's Morris. Spins away from the defender. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Richmond. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. They're working that left side. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Tight end now in motion. They feed him again. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make it? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. Using his legs, it's Morris. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Handoff from the shotgun. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal. He's got it. 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Richmond. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. Offense gets set for second down. The give out of the gun. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll move the wide receiver. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and goal, they'll throw it. Got his man. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll run the option. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Power football with the run. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Safe completion on the screen. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. He completes the pass, but short of the sticks. Results the same. Here comes the punt team. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Here's an open space downfield.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Finds the tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that inside linebacker showing you the speed and the recognition. He saw a gap and saw a crease and a free path to the quarterback, and woo, he took it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. On the move. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They're going to run it. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on third and goal. He'll set up to throw. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Here comes the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Pressure coming. And down he goes back at the 3. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quickly complete.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Catch in the middle, it's Ross. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Into the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the...
Oh, they block it. Now he can return this. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the fullback. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play. Gets the back moving. On the option. He'll toss it. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. got his man downfield. He's loose down the middle. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're now down 9-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Richmond. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds. After that last completion, it's second down. The inside handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moore. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Swings it out to his running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
They dialed up the perfect call. Splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. Pulls it in. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Trying to find the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Trying to surge it in. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This defense has been able to force a couple of 3rd downs, but they haven't been able to get the stop. Can they do it this time? Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And they're going to try this on 4th down. They need a full 5 yards to get it into the end zone, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to bull his way in. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Poe. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Fires to the big fella. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. On the option. He'll do it himself. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. Goes to the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. What a disappointment. No good. Missed a chance to stretch this lead. It's still sitting on 9.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Finds his man. He'll get a fresh set of down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. Oh, and what a move. What a juke. And he makes it past the marker. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They've moved it to the 19. 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. And it's in there for a touchdown.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the capper a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to pass, it's Bailey. Got his man on the right. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. Let's see what they've got on second down. Sends it back in motion. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Takes a shot. Snagged in the middle. It's Bell. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. To the air on first down. Unleashes one. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
They'll run the option. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The option look. Now the toss. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Dropping back, it's Bailey. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll power it inside with the fullback.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
run the option. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. So they couldn't get it done on third down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Makes the grab. It's Moore. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Offense in an empty set. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Richmond. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Richmond. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Just keeps slinging it right down the middle. It's complete. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
The RPO fire complete to the left. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Motion from the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
From the gun, the ground game. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll run play action. He's got the tight end. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his back in the middle.
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're good.
Breaks into the open. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Off play action on 1st down. And he's in for the touchdown.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They marched 72 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Poe. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes the option. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Now on the option. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
2nd down coming up.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to pass, it's Bailey. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Got the back over the middle. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. He's got the back in the middle. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Poe. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Bailey. Got it in the middle, it's Poe.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down. Handoff to the single running back. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Calls his own number. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He's got it on the move. And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Finds his big tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Richmond. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll try to sneak it. Now on first down from the 28. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Quarterback running on the draw. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
2nd down coming up.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.